This video has been filmed in a few different parts, so I'm not sure exactly where we're at. So we're gonna start here and then maybe a little bit repetitive, but Mad Max build has the front bumper with the front receiver built. Today we're gonna work on the back half, the back. And we're gonna do some stuff back there. And basically we're just gonna make this thing into a wild sled that we can put things on and haul things and hopefully one day cook things on it. So we're going to jump right into it and we'll get going. We'll just do that. Let's do that now. I'm going to start on version 3 of it, which is putting the tunnel bag on. So like a Skidoo tunnel bag, like this one. Okay, like this bag. Probably won't take this bag. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I just want the links brackets. So, yeah, we're gonna work on getting the links brackets for that on there. And on here. So, we measure them and I think I'm probably gonna have to build a little bracket onto here, but we'll see. I'm trying to, yeah, anyways, I'd like to build some things that just hook on and hook off so that we can have a lot of purposes for this. So that, and we are going to put this receiver like this, like this in the back here so that we could drop attachments in like light bars or ski poles or, you know, whatever. So, you can start on that. Okay, I've got this figured out here. I think I built a cardboard deal here and laid this over. Just, I mean, remember, I'm just learning how to do this stuff. So built this cardboard deal so I'd be able to see like how big of a piece I needed to go in here, because I was hoping I had some flat strap that could just go across the whole thing. I did not, which is fine. It's fine. So I did have this tube, right? So I got this tube. So what I did is I put that cardboard down, figured out how far in I needed, figured out that this would be enough. It's actually way more than enough now that I'm looking at it. But no, because I want the, where is it? These parts, I want to be able to like sit on here so they don't flex. So if I just put a small tube on there, I think it would flex. So this is about the right size. All right, I'm glad I thought about that. Okay, so I have these on here. I'm gonna weld them on next here. But let me flip this around. Okay, so this is on. So I'm gonna weld this on, and yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought there. All right, so I'm gonna weld these on here and here on this side. I've mocked them up with a bag and with this project Tony and I are working on. You'll see later. So I mocked this up, and I'm ready to weld it on, and that's going to be part 1 of this. Part 2 is going to be cutting that and welding that on back here. So I'm going to do this first because I want to see this. So this is kind of the thing I'm most excited about. You guys know about the chuck wagon. You know, maybe all right, this is pie in the sky, or like wild ideas. I'd love to build a mini chuck wagon here that I can just lock on to this. And a light bar so we could go out, do stuff at night, and have light and food, you know. I think that'd be fun. Or just have like totes that I put on there or whatever, you know. Maybe I'll build a huge rack that goes on there. not huge, but like big enough for one of those bins. So, all right. So now I am going to weld these on. Like I said, you saw I test fitted it and it's ready to go in. Okay, we have the link brackets tacked on. And I'm glad I tacked it because I welded this one on backwards. So I guess that's why you always tack stuff first. So link brackets are on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pull these plastic pieces off, weld them on real good, grind it down so it's flat. We'll squirt some paint on it, and then the links part is done for this sled. And then we'll move on to the tower. Still kind of going back and forth on that, how I should do it. But we'll figure that out. So I'd still like to be able to get into the back of here so we can store, you know, belts and spark plugs in there. Fabricating like this is really fun. It's hard for me to learn. It's not hard, but yeah, it's hard to learn, but I think it's been pretty rewarding. So I'm having a great time doing it. So I think if you don't see the magic of this sled, I don't know if that's the right word, the fun of this sled now, you'll see it soon, or once we get it on the snow. So, all right, well, I'm gonna get back to work, and yeah. All right, got some, I feel like these are some of the best welds I've had for a long time. Kind of looks like I got good penetration. I mean, I'm not a great welder, but these ones I feel like I should show you. So, all right, so these are welded on. I'm gonna grind those flat so they don't catch on anything. But yeah, pretty good, I think. All right, got those ground down, got some paint squirted on them. I'll do another coat later on. But yeah, so next I just got to figure out the pole. Anyways, yep. Back out here, different day. I put these on, we need to tighten them down. But they fit on and work great. Next part of this version, it's so hard to point when I'm not looking. We are gonna put a receiver right here. So first I'm gonna tighten these down, then I'm gonna figure out this receiver. I think I'm gonna weld it on here and then also into these bars. Does that show? Yeah, into these bars. What I'm planning for that is to put like a light bar, or, you know, like you tow people like like behind a boat. Put like a tube behind it and it'd be up high. Anyways, that'd be fun. Or snowboard like that. So we're gonna do that right now. I'll get the time lapse set up and we'll see what we can build. Should that be my new tagline? Let's see what we can build. All right, I've got this prepped, ready to get welded in. And this, I put a little plate on the bottom for it to sit on. And then, well, now I can't. Where in the world did I put it? Oh, here it is. I had to make a spacer to fill the space because this isn't like super flat. So this little spacer will go here in between the two. Oh, I'll show you. So this is going in here like that. And then this spacer will go in between this bar and there, just so we can get the post straighter up and down. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, let me flip this around. I'm going to weld this plate in. I probably have to grind a little bit of the welds off and then weld the sides. And then I will weld that into there, and we'll do that. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do next. So I'll set back up the time lapse and we'll get going. Oh, and then there's these are bolted on. So yeah, we're going to be able to make some cool stuff for the back of here. And put some stuff in there. So this sits just a little bit below there, and that kind of curves off down. So yeah, I guess I should set that in there and make sure that nothing will, yeah. So it's well below, I mean, the camera angle's not going to show it, but it's below there. So we'll be able to, oh, I can do this. I can put up a, this is long enough. Yeah, I mean, you can see that's below there. So it's below there, so we'll be able to drop whatever in we need, and be able to just go out and have a lot of silly fun on this thing. So I don't know if anybody's done stuff like this before. We'll have to scour the internet and see. So it's just fun to build things like this, I think. So I'm learning how to fabricate doing this. So yeah, also if you didn't see, if you check out Rode the Watercross sled, so that was cool. Yeah, let me know what you thought of that too. Let me loosen these hood straps. I liked it. I had fun ripping it. So all right, let's get back to business here. Okay, so it's later tonight. For you, it's seconds. But these welds were not turning out great on the sides of here because I didn't clean the paint off enough. So I'm going to try to clean that off a little bit more so I can get some better welds on there. I mean, it's sturdy and in there now, but all of them just don't look super great. So I'm going to try to clean it up and get some better welds in there. So we're going to do that now. We'll get the time lapse going. Okay, I've got that in, so we can put a pull in. The welds don't look great on this. It's really hard to get in and weld it. But you know, it's sturdy. So, yeah. So now I'll squirt some paint on there, and this portion of it will be done. this section of the build is done. This back, I don't know what you call it, frame, chassis. So all we have to do now is build attachments for this, which is going to be cool. Just got to figure out exactly what we want to do for that, but we're going to do it. It's going to be cool. So we'll move on to the next section, part of this. Soon, we're just waiting on a couple parts. A part. But yeah, we have lots of other builds, so make sure to still stick around. We've got that guy, that guy. Let's see, we can go over here. Yeah, the Turbo 440 is going to get some stuff done to it. This sled's going to get some stuff done to it. This one is probably going to wait on that one a little bit. Watercross sled has a few things that needs to happen to it. Tony's sled. Maybe do something to my sled. Maybe, maybe not. What else we got? Yeah, but we've got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of fun happening. I'm just enjoying all of it. So thank you for coming and watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can see what we keep coming up with, keep doing. But just glad to be here. Glad you guys are with me. And we'll keep going.